Good morning, Mama S here, and today's video blog post, it's the second 43. So technically in the blog there's two 43s, one for video blogging and one for saying yes. But this is the actual blog post about saying yes. And I just realized that I recorded all about this in my last post, talking about why we avoid maybe. So this will be a nice short little post because I already talked about it. But we avoid maybe because it makes precocious uncomfortable, and we definitely try and do everything in our power to rephrase things as saying yes. So instead of saying, an example, she wants a cookie. Okay, well, she can't have a cookie right now because of a variety of reasons, but she can have one after dinner. So instead of saying, no, you can't have one now, you can have one after dinner, we say, yes, you can absolutely have a cookie after dinner. And it's like, oh, okay, the answer is yes, the timing is off. And it's just a subtle way to kind of have the conversation and have it be a little less negatively perceived in her mind. And we say yes as often as possible to so many things because we have to say no to a lot of things too. So when she's looking for information that is outside of what would be appropriate for her age range, we have to say no. There are things that she wants as it relates to her biological family, and the court has had to say no. Or we have like a variety of different things that she's definitely interested in, and those all have to be no's. And I was reading an article about different family dynamics and what you can say no to and what you can say yes to. And it's very interesting that every family tries to find whatever they can to say yes to. And we try and say yes to a lot of things that are not around food, and are around different activities or experiences, and we try and do that as much as possible to just kind of reinforce connection and to take a little bit of the pressure off of food. But there are a lot of families where food is the perfect thing to help reinforce and say yes to as well. So it really all depends upon the individual family. But like I said, she will ask different questions like, can I go do Taekwondo today? Like last night, she wanted to go to Taekwondo, and we weren't able to because we had running around to do, and we wouldn't have been able to pick her up on time. So we said, yes, you can go to Taekwondo at this time. And it's like, oh, okay, I can go do that. And then it takes a lot of the sting away from hearing the no. And I mean, really, if you think about it, how do you like hearing no? I talked about this in a previous post, but you have a really great idea or something that you think is a really great idea, and you go and talk to somebody about it, and they kind of poo-poo it, and they say, no, we can't do that, whether that be in your personal life or in your professional life, and how crushing that is. And kids hear that all of the time. Now, obviously, they do have to hear no, and we don't want her to grow up being entitled and getting everything that she wants. And she doesn't, and we're actually teaching her to wait for different things as well. Like I said, the cookie thing or snacks. I want a snack, and it's like, okay, you can eat dinner when it's all done. So I hear that you're hungry, and this is what I'm making for dinner. We're going to eat in 10 minutes. Okay. So she's still getting food, but not in the exact moment that she wants. Or she wants something to drink while we're driving around. It's like, okay, I hear that you're thirsty. We are headed to the park and we've got stuff in the cooler. You can have something when we get there. Or we're driving to this place and we'll get something when we get there. Teaching her to wait as well, but also trying to say yes as much as we possibly can. And even after I wrote this post, I thought about it a lot for a couple of weeks, and I heard every time I said no, and I realized that I was saying no almost as much as I was saying yes. But I listen to other people and other conversations, and you actually hear no a lot more than yes. So just kind of take it as it goes and think about it and hear how many times you say no and how many times you say yes, and see the different ways that you can shift the no's into yeses. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying, please subscribe. Like I said, I went into this in greater detail in the last post. So if you are more interested, you can jump back to that one and take a listen. But thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.